Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to another edition of In the Hot Seat. And of course, as always, I got a great show lined up for you guys. And of course, I got a brand new guest joining me at this time. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Hey, it's nuttyrockchick.
It's a pleasure to have you here. And, of course, we got the usual 4 thoughts / questions. And, are you ready to get the show started?
Yeah, ask away, sweetie.
Alright. First thing I got here, and that is, what are your thoughts on Christian becoming the #2 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Extreme Rules?
Surely it's co-#1 contender. Yeah, I'm actually really chuffed for him. I would be very, very pleased if he got the title, even if it is just off of the fact that Ed just has left. I think he actually deserves one run with it. Yeah. He probably won't get it, but he does deserve it.
Yeah, definitely. I was actually really happy that he got the, a chance to become, #2 contender for it. So hopefully, he'll actually run it for Edge here on this one, since, Edge is on his way out, which sucks on that. So hopefully, Christian will have it, the world title by Extreme Rules, and hopefully have a good run with it. So I'm actually looking forward to see how that's going to play out. So we'll have to wait and see on that. Next thing I got here is, what are your thoughts on the draft, and who do you think will get drafted?
I think it's the draft is a lot less important than it used to be because we get so much cross-brand now.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a big face move over to replace Edge. So I wouldn't be surprised by a Randy Orton or someone like that going across. I doubt they'd move Cena, but I wouldn't be shocked if they moved Orton.
Yeah. Well, anybody can be moved at this point. There are a couple of people I have in mind. One guy I have in particular, which probably won't happen, but, be actually really interesting and cool to have, and that is The Undertaker going to Raw. I doubt it'll happen, but, it'd be something new for him since he's always been on SmackDown. Also going to Raw, I got Cody Rhodes going over there too as well, helping out with his character and everything, which may or may not happen. Same goes for the rest of the guys. Rey Mysterio, Big Show, and Kane are some of the guys to go over to Raw for me. For SmackDown, I think they should get, more star power since they really didn't do so well on the past draft. Some of the guys I have here as well is Randy Orton, John Morrison, Sin Cara, and Triple H, which he probably won't, get drafted, but, it'd be interesting to see and have more star power on SmackDown.
I would say that the best chance of Triple H being drafted to SmackDown is if Undertaker's drafted to Raw.
Yeah, that's why I had Undertaker to the opposite. Go ahead.
If one of them goes, the other one's going.
Yeah, so that's why I didn't really have them on the same shows, because they aren't really on the same show before, so they would be most likely drafted to one or the other. So that's why I did that.
I think it depends with the Undertaker who they're gonna set up for the 20 and 0. Because whoever it is gonna be on the same show as Taker.
Yeah, that's true too.
It's Triple H.
Yeah, that's what makes it more interesting too, is to see who it's going to be. Triple H can still do it, I guess. Since if he does indeed go to SmackDown, so it is kind of hard to tell.
I would like to see Sin Cara on SmackDown. I definitely think that would be interesting, especially with Alberto Del Rio's Mexican background, and obviously Mystico was major in Mexico.
Oh yeah.
So it's interesting to see the two top Mexican stars.
Yeah, that's what's great about the draft, especially with the picks, you can keep changing it and just to see how it's going to play out until, finally happens next week. So, those are just some of the things that I have as of right now, but I'll probably get more into it in another video, something like that. So, that's what I like about the draft, too. Alright, getting into the next thing that I have here, and what are some of your favorite wrestling items that you have as of right now?
Probably my Edge bear, which is seen in the background in every single one of my videos.
Not bad.
I love my Edge bear bits. And my AJ Styles t-shirt, I absolutely love. shortly followed by my Chris Daniels one. But.
Yeah, well, for me, there's so many things that I have that are my favorites, so it's kind of hard to tell. I want to pick one really. One is probably the Chris Jericho book that I have, the Eddie Guerrero book as well. Two great books that I have. Just most of the DVDs that I have, it's kind of hard to pick out just one favorite one. So, as well as the SmackDown series, the video games are also one of my favorite items that I have. And there's just so much more, but those, are some of my favorite items.
The one thing that I do have that I kind of treasure,
what's that?
It's really, really stupid because it's right on the end of an old VHS.
Okay.
But it's actually the SummerSlam 92 that my dad recorded for me.
Oh, nice.
And it's actually got films recorded at the start of it, so I've only got like the last half of the show.
At least you still have some of it.
It's got some of the best matches on it, and it's one of my favourites.
Oh, yeah,
it's one of those things that I take out every so often and have to watch.
Yeah. Well, it's a good show, I'm sure. I haven't really seen too much of it, so that's actually really cool. The last thing I got here, actually, and what are your thoughts on R-Truth turning heel, and do you think this will work out for him?
I actually thought it was kind of funny.
Okay.
Because it was one of those things where it was sort of like R-Truth went into the main event and everybody was like, what the fuck's going on? R-Truth, And then he lost to John Morrison and everyone was like, fair enough.
Yeah.
It's just people's reactions were just classic. I just thought it was really, really good. I actually liked R-Truth's heel turn. I do get why people were pissed about the smoking thing.
Right.
Because it wasn't as much that he was smoking in front of the kids, because, let's face it, you can walk down any street and see somebody smoking. But
Right.
It was the fact that he was doing it in somewhere that's indoor, which is actually illegal in the UK.
Yeah.
So sort of like blatantly breaking the law.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good idea, though. I think it was done quite well.
Yeah, with me, I actually thought John Morrison was going to turn heel on R-Truth because, he lost the match last week, the previous week, so, it kind of, it turned things around there too, so, with R-Truth's heel turn, I like it. I'm going to give it a chance to see where it goes. Could actually do pretty well for him, so, of course, he drew a lot of heat, with him, smoking. Whether it's a real cigarette or not, it could have been a fake one, who knows, but, yeah, it should be pretty interesting to see how it goes, so I'm actually, looking forward for it. And, that pretty much does it with all the topics and stuff like that. Is there anything else, you want to give your final thoughts on and stuff like that?
No, that's cool. Thank you very much for having me on your show.
Oh, no problem, anytime. Alright, so that about does it for this week's episode of In the Hot Seat. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and as always, I will talk to you guys later on. Peace.